signature. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. Yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
That is right, everyone. We are doing it live this year. Here we are at Invictus. I'm in super crunch mode at work, so I'm doing this during my lunch hour. Don't have time for edits, so I'm like, we'll just do it live.
Service and civic pride.
This all looks kind of the same. Same merch. That's the Invictus shirt's a little different. It's kind of cool. A UEE shirt.
Push themselves to their physical and mental limits.
Jackets.
Hi.
So those of you who are unfamiliar with what Invictus is, all ships are not going to be here at the show. It is, well, specifically today, there are, what is today's schedule? I think it's, okay, you guys are, what is today? I think today is Aegis. Yeah, there's the big Idris. Everyone's going gaga about the Idris. So it doesn't swap. There's little ships under it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, someone mentioned, I heard, so there's going to be loads of solo Idris flying around, and that is the truth. There is going to be lots of solo Idris. By the way, this shirt has the destroy, a Cutlass Black getting destroyed, and it says ejection seats because they don't have any Drake ships. I don't know where that shirt came from. I don't know where it came from. It just showed up in my hangar. I don't know. I didn't buy it. I don't know where it came from. So today is Misk and Aegis. There is the Starlancer attack. That's the fighter variant. So here we have a pretty full showroom. I'm a little confused.
The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of
I'm a little
success,
confused why there's Anvil stuff here.
Navy expanded their roster of Aegis ships in their fleet.
Huh. I guess maybe they're doing it different this year, huh? Are they just displaying everything? Like everything's just out for every manufacturer? No.
While fighters like the Hornets and Gladiators have become synonymous.
Here is the new Grey Cat MTC all-terrain vehicle. I don't know. I've got the Nursa, the Ursa Nursa. I can't imagine anything being better than that, so... This is supposed to be a little smaller and be able to fit in more ships. A little sunk into the floor there. Central steering. Oh, there's no co-pilot seat. Couple of ship suit lockers. Is that what that is? Suit lockers. And a seat here. Boy, you just gotta love the Star Citizen public. I don't know. It's ground vehicles just don't do it for me. You know what I mean? So just like in the last show, back in November, we aren't able to turn anything on. Which is interesting. Yeah. So that's the MTC from by Great Cat. It's kind of cool, I guess.
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy,
Here's the ship I think more people, I don't know, the Idris kind of feels out of touch. It kind of feels unreachable unless you're just going to go into the store and just drop your kid's college fund in it. But I think this one is more approachable. I think more people are excited about this ship. I was not impressed with the cargo version. I felt
although Invictus is a
it kind of was a pain in the butt because you had to go around the whole ship and you couldn't like pass cargo from one side to the other side. It was kind of sloppy that way. I don't know. Go back and watch it. I tried to use it on a mission and found it really clunky. It's nice cargo space. Medical beds. Oh, nice. Didn't know it had that.
The latest line of defenders from
And here's
Aegis
the
Dynamics have already
drop
been
ship
battle
part.
tested throughout the Empire and beyond. That kind of success they expanded their roster of Aegis ships in their
Huh.
fleet.
Everybody's wearing this. He just jumped out, but those capes. It's like no capes. Why are you wearing capes? Lots of guns.
Synonymous with the UEE Navy. The truth is that with the variety of operations over the vast
Lots of missiles.
ships and human submarines,
Suit lockers? Or are these ejection? No, they're suit lockers. It's a little laggy in here with day one of the Invictus event. Hour one, of course, that's expected.
For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
Weapons cabinet. Nothing says kitchen like a weapons cabinet.
Invictus launch week is a great opportunity to see the taxes at work. As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy.
Ooh. Launch some small ships from here. I would guess mainly the Mirai stuff.
The UEE Navy is proud to welcome Aegis Dynamics back to Invictus launch. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history, their past was draped in shadow for decades. We are thrilled to see they have truly committed themselves to building a thriving.
Nice. Churning magic engines. Those are some big components. Yeah, I can see a Fury, maybe 2 Furies in there. That would be kind of neat.
Aegis Dynamics is committed.
You would expect out in space this thing
More so than any other manufacturer.
comes up and just, it'd be cool if Furies just poured out of it. That'd be kind of neat. Bathroom. Don't drop the soap. Yeah, it's really loud in here. Here's your bunks. Weapons locker. Dining area. Cockpit. Of course, now we know we can't turn anything on, so that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, not the greatest. It's got the typical MISC view from the cockpit. Yeah, can't see. Can't turn anything on. Is there a power here? Maybe I could. Nope. I don't know. Pretty cool. I personally, not being in an org, kind of a free agent, I don't have a use for it at this particular moment in my Star Citizen career. But it's pretty cool. I think I like it better than the cargo version. Yeah, that's a big ship. Big ship. I'll turn off the Toby because it's already kind of laggy and kind of so I think Toby makes it worse. Here is a Guardian. Basically, it is a larger Fury. Kind of. Except it has quantum and actually can fly places.
As members of the Empire, it's your right to accept the latest acquisitions of the new EE Navy. For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, store my offering to them.
I think I'm going down the stairs. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking ship. Very TIE fighter-ish. I think there's going to be a line here for a while getting into it. Is there any information here? Let's see. Heavy fighter, the Mirai Guardian MX, taking the framework of the Guardian fighter and adding a few more offensive points. The Mirai Guardian MX packs additional firepower and armor, ideal for overwhelming opponents. While not as nimble as the base Guardian, this heavy fighter is more agile than many other ships in its class.
The UEE Navy's small but elite group of vehicle operators
I have a Anvil Lightning heavy fighter.
for the combat search and rescue.
That's my heavy fighter.
They are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines on the hostile environments of Corin.
Let's go over to these other event halls. I'm a little confused. What's this? Oh, components. I'm a little confused why...
Anything new in your...
Oh, Asgard. Why are these
For
ships here?
centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
Is this rentable?
Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army brethren order, the Navy maintains an active, versatile fleet of ground vehicles as well.
No capes.
Transport,
Why? Yeah, this is like a Vanguard. Or the, Valkyrie, sorry. It's just like the Valkyrie. Except it doesn't have all the seats. Does it have a cargo grid?
Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other
Ooh, it's got
manufacturer.
fancy glass.
Their reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy of Naval Bases, trying their first-hand accounts.
It's got seats, and then you can walk between the areas. It's got guns down here. I am not going to be able to try everything, guys. I've got a 1-hour lunch, and there's just too many people. I can't even get on the ladder. See?
The latest line of defenders Aegis Dynamics have already been battle-tested
Can you
throughout
just
the
jump?
Empire
No.
and beyond. With that kind of success, it's no wonder that the Navy expanded their roster of Aegis ships in their fleet.
bathrooms, bed. Just want to look in. Just let me look in.
Although Invictus
Locked.
is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates,
It's not
but
gonna let.
also gives our active service
If it's full, they won't let people in. Get it. All right, I can't wait around all day. Oh, you can't jump over either? Come on. Oh, God. Yeah. That's silly. You should be able to totally jump off of that. And frankly, the same with the Valkyrie. You should be able to jump off that.
Invictus Launch Week is a great opportunity.
Kind of surprised to see this ship here.
As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions.
Asgard. Anvil, Asgard. I guess I need to review how exactly they're doing things this year because I thought this was Aegis Misk Day.
Are a common fixture at the Academy and Naval bases to try and get first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't in their ships.
Here we have the Anvil Arrow. Here's the other Guardian. Of course, the lightning over here. I picked up a lightning a while back when they were giving out these golden tickets to give you the opportunity to buy one. I've got an Anvil Arrow as well. If you'd like more detailed looks at either of these ships, let me know. I can certainly do a showcase of them. The Arrow I didn't buy. It's a part of the loaner matrix for some ship I have that they have a loaner matrix for it. Here is the Guardian. So if the MX is considered a heavy fighter, what is this one? Just a medium?
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed.
These shows are always so loud. Really good view. As usual, can't turn it on. No turning things on. So that put us into the back of the ship. So we're behind the pilot seat now. We have little kitchen area, bed.
We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a bright future.
Nice. Doesn't look like the kind of ship that would have all this stuff. So that's pretty cool. Pretty neat. I like it. Wonder where the little, where's the little kiosk that gives information on it? Maybe right here. Long-range fighter is what they're calling it.
For centuries, Invictus has
Here's
been a
the
tribe of friends and family
Gladius.
and celebrate
I have a
their
Gladius. It's
duty,
the pirate variant, though.
service, and civic pride.
Very good ship. And here's the Scorpius. This is an RSI ship. That's an Aegis ship. This is an RSI ship. Yeah, I'm a little confused why all these different brands are together. You will not see Drake ships here, apparently. I don't quite
Aegis
understand.
Dynamics is committed
There's
to
no
improving
Defense
the
Con
client experience.
this
More so
year.
than
It doesn't
any
say.
other
There is.
manufacturer. Their
There
reps
is
and
a
engineers
Drake
are
Day,
common
though.
fixtures
I don't.
at the Academy and Naval Bases.
So I'm confused. Have they been invited or not?
Of what works and what doesn't in their ships.
Very laggy here.
Come together and celebrate the pillars of duty.
Of course, this is the
Serve
Titan.
those with loved ones sitting today to begin their life in the Navy. Stop by our friends and family.
Still, I say, arguably the best starter ship. Argo stuff. Perseus. Recruitment. Huh. Tractor. That's not a... Is that... It's supposed to be only military ships, so I'm confused why that's here. This is, of course, the medical Perseus. Anvil Aerospace, the medical Terrapin. I have this ship. Very great ship. This is a great all-arounder. And of course, then it has the medical bed and stuff in it. So it's great. You know, if you're looking for a daily driver, it's kind of fun to take that out. It's a little different layout this year for sure.
Can I get you anything?
Yeah, I've been sitting here pressing this forever.
Good choice.
Great. Riveting. Transaction error. Oh. Yeah. So if you don't know, this is probably the cheapest medical ship out there. Okay. So we need to look at the Hammerhead and all that room, and then there's the Tumbrel room as well. Huh. What are you waving at, dude? So I'm a little confused, like, I planned on doing this every other day, you know, doing a live stream of the show, and they have it set up on the calendar as this day is this ship, this day is this ship manufacturer. As you can see right here, today it says is Grey Cat and Aegis. Tomorrow is Origin, or not tomorrow. So this is a 2-day thing, and then the next 2 days is Origin, RSI, and Arco. But now we're seeing all these ships mixed together, so I'm a little confused what those days are, you know? The Redeemer. Gunship. People love this ship. I'm not. I feel about it. I mean, I've heard it's pretty buggy. At least used to be. And then, I mean, look at those. The landing gear looks like it's on a cart.
Our brothers and sisters in the UEE Army, Tumbrel land systems were responsible for such dependable and versatile ground weapons that even the Navy
You can sometimes get a drink in here, though.
secure land controls in combat operations.
No, it's been cleaned out. Yeah. Here is the single-seater pilot seat, and then, of course, there are all the additional gunship seats.
Trained for a variety of operations. Before they combat search and rescue,
These are all the components.
Marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines on the hostile environments of combat.
Weapons lockers. A lot of non-functional things.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their trade, launch week not only provides
And then here's the Hammerhead. I am not going in the Hammerhead. I get lost in this ship because it all looks the same inside.
recreational leave. Be sure to thank a starman today.
It was always kind of the big boy. Here is one of the Vanguards. Is this the Hoplite? Or Harbinger?
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life,
I always
in the
like
Navy,
these ships.
stop by our friends and family to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in naval service.
I had a Warden for a while. Bought it in game. Really enjoyed it.
Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army brethren order, the Navy maintains an active, versatile fleet of ground vehicles as well, whether for logistics, transport, or even exploration operations.
Interesting. They have all these like little back areas. Huh. Yeah, they changed the layout a bit. Again, you can see all of these ships easily in any other show. It's not, they aren't, I'm not really highlighting them because it's like, okay, I mean, go back to any of my past show videos, you can see all of them. You know what I mean? The new stuff is what we really kind of want to focus on, I guess. Where are the rest of the vanguards? They are not here. Huh.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, launch vehicles only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, and also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank staff.
Here's the super cool lightning. This one I don't think you can buy, but yeah.
Small but elite group of vehicle operators trained for a variety of operations.
Here is an Ursa.
Before they
I
combat
have one of
search and
these.
rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited
Medical
to train
bed.
the Marines on the hostile environments of
Yeah,
combat.
I like this. I like this ship a lot. It's probably the only RSI thing I will own. I'm not a big RSI fan, but I love that ship. Yeah, here is the Spartan, the Ballista, and Centurion. Just different armaments, but
For those
sort of
without
similar
knowledge
inside.
today to begin their life in the Navy,
Here's the gunner seat
friends and family
and the pilot
better understand
driver's seat, I guess.
in naval service.
They're all kind of like that. Depending on what you're shooting. This is the laser one. Missiles, and this one I believe is ground troop. Yep.
The UEE Navy is proud to welcome Aegis Dynamics back to Invictus launch range. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history, their past was draped in shadow for decades. We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a brighter future.
Is this a paladin? No. Which ship is this? Is this the Valkyrie that's white?
Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. Their reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and naval bases to try and get first hand
This is the Asgard again.
what works and what doesn't in their ships.
So the Asgard is a vehicle transport, the Valkyrie is a troop transport, and the Paladin is a gunship, if I'm understanding at all. Here's some of the Tumbrel tanks. We took a closer look at the storm
Although
recently.
Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who
It
are
was
about
a
to
ship of the
off to
month.
begin their training.
Here's the
Launch
Nova,
Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates,
and of
but also
course,
gives our active service members
various
much needed
Cyclone
recreational leave.
variants.
Be sure to thank a starman today.
I think this is the MT. This is my. I think this is my brother's preferred one. But
Doing business, I guess.
wow, really getting laggy.
Welcome to the Invictus ship hall. All of these vehicles you see on display are this year's additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations throughout the systems, have a look to see how each of these ships will help defend the Empire.
As my lunch hour comes to an end. I think we just have to look downstairs. That's all that's left. Oh, here's a Hornet. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm really curious what the next... I mean, this is 2 days, and then there's going to be the next set, Origin and stuff. Which, you know, honestly, I don't see any Origin ships here, so... This is kind of the star of this show.
Invictus launch week is a great
If I get an opportunity, I should rent one. Where's the stairway? Here it is.
When captured, local police asked why he did not.
small but unequal vehicle operators trained for a variety of operations. For the combat search and rescue training,
So this is more of the Cyclones and Ursa.
I need to spend some time
Correct.
on my gear. It's been
Yep,
too long
there's
since I've done a proper clean of my armor and weapons.
Here are some of the highlight armors. Some kind of tiger pattern. New Dawn.
Anything new in your book?
while fighters
Claude
like the Hornet
Steel.
and Gladius have become synonymous with the UEE Navy, the truth is that with the variety of operations over the vastness of the Empire, the Navy utilized a variety of ships, including
True
submarines,
valor.
Navy and private sector.
Under construction. So I guess that's it. Yeah? Umbro, Ursa. We went to all the halls. We looked at the big thing. The big ship really was the Star Lancer.
But also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank a starman today.
I thought there was a display of the Idris. I don't see that there, though. I thought there was kind of like an entrance to view the Idris. I've seen it before. It's a big giant frigate, you know, so...
Invictus have been inspired friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
All right, yeah, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Of course, I'll be back not tomorrow because it's supposed to be the same show, but the next day it's supposed to be Origin.
Aegis Dynamics is
And
committed
yeah, I'll do another live stream. I've just been working crunch, and I don't have time to
their reps and engineers
record the video, edit the video, upload the video, and then all of that.
get first-hand accounts.
By the time all that gets done and uploaded to 4K, it'd be like 7 o'clock at night. So I'm just doing it live, focusing on the new stuff. Yeah, and then maybe we'll rent some of these, which you can do over here. If you come to the show, you can rent any of these ships over here at these kiosks.
The latest line of defenders from Aegis
Tomorrow is
Dynamics
Origin
already
or not
battle
tomorrow.
throughout the Empire
The next
and beyond.
set is
That kind of success
Origin RSI
is no
Argo.
wonder that
So yeah, if we
they
come to
expanded
here,
the roster of Aegis ships in their fleet.
yeah, you can rent these two. So maybe that's the case. Maybe you can rent these ships on these days, and it's the same show, and then you rent those ships on those days. I don't know. Have to see.
Invictus
It's a little
Launch
different.
Week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy.
Yeah, way more ships here to rent than there were on display. Can you rent the new Grey Cat? You sure can. It's not looking good here, but I'm sure it will come to your hangar that way.
The UEE Navy's small but elite group of vehicle operators train for a variety of operations. Before their combat search and rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train with the
Yeah, so there you have it. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for joining me. I had to get back to work. Fun. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.